Hey, Barney, I think you've had enough.
Are you crazy? We still haven't tried raspberry duff, lady duff, tartar control duff.
It is a cautionary tale about what not to do on a brewery tour. Connecticut, as you may well know, is now home to hundreds of craft brewers. However, there is one in Milford that stands out from the crowd. Joining us now is Jamie Lissette, the Chief Operating Officer from Athletic Brewing Company. Athletic brews a lot of beer, but you guys have a new line aimed at the mindful drinking crowd. Welcome. We're going to start. What is the inspiration behind Athletic?
Basically, it's to inspire healthier, fitness-oriented lives. Moderation, just as a goal for everybody, is something that we think about always. But having a great tasting beer that doesn't have alcohol is sort of something that hasn't been able to happen over the last couple decades.
I was going to say, I was a little skeptical when reading through some of the introduction to your brewery, but it's interesting. Is there even room for a craft brew like this with no alcohol?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, think about any time you walk into a retailer, right, that sells beer, there's 150 beers on that shelf, and the non-alc shelf, if it exists at all, has 2 or 3 products on it. So we figured that if we could come up with something using a new process to brew fully fermented beer and have it taste great, that we'd really succeed, and that there's a lot of people out there that don't want to drink alcohol, always.
And so we have a couple here. We have Free Wave, we have Athletic Light, First Ride. I'm going to share it with the guys. So tell us which is your best seller right now and why.
So our original one is Run Wild IPA, one of our 2 flagships, or now we have 4 flagships. But it's a West Coast IPA. It's really easy to drink. It tastes great. We sell online as well as through beer wholesalers and to retailers and restaurants. But we can test our data pretty well, and I know that the Free Wave that you have in front of you, the IPA, and now our Athletic Light are our 3 top best sellers.
I just opened up the First Ride, which has like a little bit of a coffee taste to it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a limited time offering, so that's something that we usually just put through our website. And so people come to the site and they'll set up a subscription of maybe a flagship like the IPA, and then they'll opt in some of our variations like that First Ride.
And so you guys are expanding. You're actually making a second brewery just for this line. Is that correct?
Well, it's for all of our lines. So the facility in Milford that I'm standing in is 150,000 square feet. It'll be the largest standalone non-alc brewery probably in the world.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Tell us about the big event that's coming up next week, because you're actually going to share this with the public.
Yeah, so June 17th, we're having an event with probably just a bunch of our investors, sort of the local people that have helped us. The governor will be here, people from all assets of the political spectrum that have helped us get this place up and running. We found this building 11 months ago, and we're opening the largest brewery in 11 months in the middle of a supply chain, in the middle of COVID and everything else. So we're really proud of that. We had a huge help from the state of Connecticut and the town of Milford. So we're sort of just celebrating and getting everybody in for some good food, some great beer, and we can do it in the middle of the day, and everybody's great to drive home. So.
I was going to say, 80 jobs is nothing to sneeze at either. Jamie Lissette from Athletic Brewing, thank you. Cheers. Non-alcoholic, so cheers up. Cheers up. You're going to feel fine. It's actually pretty tasty. Next on Capitol Report, what if I told you that you need to go and collect 5,000 signatures to get on a ballot? Think you could do it? A very relevant political discussion behind this when we come back.